telling you guys first, gonna be playing some MLB or 18 the show, and I'm gonna be doing a franchise mode now that the OSFM rosters are released. Haven't really thought about it much, but I feel like I'm gonna do what team to do here. I think I'm gonna go with the Orioles because they're on an interesting spot roster-wise. Because the roster's old, but the thing is, the Orioles aren't actually hitting the reset button. They need to reset. They need to start over and start rebuilding. But of course, they're not doing that. Contract's off because we're not making the playoffs anytime soon. Off. Good. Manual. That's really nice. Scouting, I'll have auto done. We'll hit spring training first. First, let's look at the team. Manny Machado at shortstop. Jonathan Scope, second baseman. Or let's just do it by here. Kevin Gausman, not going to be our starter on opening day. He's not great at all. I've seen him play in real life. Dylan Bundy is our ace. I will say that for sure. Dylan Bundy's an ace for us. Well, we're going to have him stay in AAA for now. We're not going to call him up quite yet. Tillman, he's had his moments. I mean, 2 years ago he was there, and then last year just dropped. He's had his good years. He had a decent year in 15, 16 was good, and then just flopped in 17. So, might look to trade him. Alec Asher, real life, did pretty good when he was up. Hunter Harvey's going to be a guy that we look to get up. Call him up to AA. He has decent stat or potential, so. Or potential. Relieving Darren O'Day, side armor. Very nice out of the bullpen. Michael Givens, usually side out of the bullpen. Brock gonna be the closer this year for the O's until Britton's back. Castro might move him down if he's not performing well. God damn it, Britton. Everyone's saying by like 2 weeks from now he'll be starting for those, which I don't see a problem with it. I mean, as long as he plays well. Davis got a huge contract for nothing because he had one good year for the most part. Did good this year in 15. But in 16 he did alright. Had over 300 on base percentage the last 3 years. 4, 5, 7 years. The past 7 years he's had an on base percentage, or 6 years he's had an on base percentage over 300. Okay, he only had nearly almost 200 at bats there. But really not that great of a player when it comes down to it. Alvarez, hit or miss each year. Valencia, I mean, he's alright. Scope is a great player. He's honestly great. He does everything you need out of a second baseman and more. He's not your typical second baseman with contact and speed. He can hit it out of the park from time to time. I don't like that Manny switched from third because he was a freaking god at third base. Call him up to triple A. Beckham, he's alright, I guess. It's not great, not the worst. Oh. Manny Machado. Like I was saying, he's a god when he played third base. Home run numbers have declined from 16 into 17. Still, freaking solid player. I mean, and Scope's just starting to break out. After 15, 10 more home runs, and then freaking 7 with the next year. Nearly batting with 300 average. Trey Mancini. God, this man is great in the outfield. Freaking 24 home runs in his rookie year. If only Judge wasn't there, then maybe he would have won Rookie of the Year. But we can't reminisce on the past. I'm going to call him at AAA. He's actually higher overall than most. Adam Jones. Not much to say about him. I mean, he's been solid in the field. Consistently over 25 home runs since 2011, so has been stepping back in recent years because, I don't know, he just has been. Trumbo's hurt, of course, so he's not going to be playing with us right now. Kobe Rasmus. Recently picked up in the off season. I mean, got the pop in his bat. Not much with him though. Last year he was injured most of the year. He didn't play. So yeah, there's not much really to talk about when it comes to him. Gentry with that amazing play the other day though. So that's the roster for the most part. This annoys me. Clip sponsorships. The thing is, the O's are in a rough position. They keep doing what the Tigers were doing. They want to be successful, but they're not taking the second to step back and rebuild. I hate to say it, but I'm probably going to trade Manny Machado. Let's actually see what we can get for him right now. Troya. 2 solid prospects. Yankees have freaking everything and everyone. That's a freaking perfect trade. 2 solid outfield prospects and a solid shortstop prospect. There we get Greg Bird, solid player at first, who will hopefully develop into a better player. Solid second baseman, but with scope, that's who I'm going to try to keep. Chris Archer, solid player for the Rays. Rumors about him getting traded, or so I've heard. Willie Adams, 22A potential, probably solid prospect over a course of time. Can't talk tonight, God. Blake Snell, solid lefty from the Rays. Solid bullpen guy, too. Young. That actually looks like a solid trade for us. Please be. This Vladimir Guerrero Jr. guy, he very well catches my eye. 19 years old, a potential, almost 70 overall. I want to get him. Probably not going to trade anyone until at least after spring training at least. In the comments after this posted as a video, please let me know if you see any trades that caught your eye, because I really would like to see the trades that you guys saw that look appealing. Matt Olson, if he could actually get better vision, which I could develop, be nice. Sean Manea and George Mateo. Solid. Chris Davis. James Paxton, nah, not a great trade. Joey Gallo. Intrigues me. No much there. Dansby Swanson. Sorry I didn't stream yesterday or earlier today because I was rearranging my room and I was playing Borderlands with my cousin. If you want to see a Borderlands playthrough, tell me in the comment section. Leave a like on the video. Ian Happ. Loving Happ. Is he going to be the guy I need, though? I don't know if he's going to develop into what I'm looking for. So. Dang, this actually might be decent. 22-year-old, a potential 70 overall. Nick Swenzel, third base. Left fielder, 20 overall, a potential 69 overall. Taylor Tremmel. Then Sal Romano, 24 B potential, 74 overall. I should probably get why I'm not streaming a lot recently. It's because of school. It's been a lot with school recently. Then Easter happened, and that's why I didn't stream yesterday. It was Easter. Christian Yelich. I forgot that he got traded over there. That's an interesting trade. Josh Hader. He's from Maryland, right? Gonna feel freaking retarded if he's not from Maryland. I believe he's a Maryland native, yeah. Because I remember him because he was a solid starting pitcher in the last game. After you developed him enough. Josh Bell and Felipe Rivero. I like Rivero. Bell, I don't know a lot about most of the major league. Don't really know that much about the O's, really. I know a decent amount because they're my home team. But this right here, this is my favorite team, the Colorado Rockies. Because in a sense, they remind me of the Orioles. Team that's gonna beat you with the long ball. If they're gonna beat you. Do I want to trade Scope? Scope's going into his... So they're both going... Well, Scope's going on to arbitration. Then he's out of his contract. Damn. I might trade Burton even though I'm not supposed to because he's injured. Because really, they would in real life if they got to. And he wasn't injured. I'm trying to make this as realistic as possible, but you know, some things screw you over, like injuries. There is something I'm going to turn off though. And use settings, mode specific, injury management, auto. I hate having to go back to the screen every time. Because someone got injured. Great. I love seeing all these losses. Great sight. Shows that we got something to look at. Bundy's gonna be our ace on the mound. I don't even think Cashner's even playing for the O's as of now. I'm gonna have Darren O'Day as the closer. The sidearm. Then we got the semi-sidearm. Michael Givens release is weird. Beckham had 2 home runs on that. Mancini had 4 home runs, 7 by Machado, 2 by Davis, 3 by Scoop, 2 by Jones, 2 by Alvarez, 4 by Rasmus, 2 by Joseph, nice, none by Cizzo, 2 by Anthony Santander, 2 by Dana Valencia, and none by Craig Gentry. But that's something I wouldn't change. What the hell did he get to? Well, whatever. Without further ado, I'm actually going to play the first game of the season. Because why the fuck not? Sorry if I'm cursing and you don't like it. You just have to deal with it. Let's go Bundy on the mound. Let's roll with this roster on opening day. Dylan Bundy versus... That's not the matchup on opening day in real life. Who was it, real life? Bundy versus Odorizzi, right? I think Gausman gave up 30 runs on the second day.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Minnesota Twins and the Orioles. Digging in, Byron Buxton. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Minnesota, center fielder.
And the first pitch of the ball game is taken for a called strike 1, and a new season of baseball is underway. Called strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now. Buxton, or sometimes just Buck for short. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches?
Joe Mauer.
So here's Joe Mauer. Fly ball right down the line and left. Mancini is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2.
Can't say much about him.
The next twin up, Brian Dozier. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
How do you hold an average over 300?
This with a slider.
For like 13 years. Like 13 years. So what a career from Joe Mauer.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
1-2 now.
Jonathan Scope. One is not a contact.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
But one is going to
High
take
and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone.
Hey, you come out of spring training feeling pretty good about your swing, and how about this? Your first at-bat of the year, kaboom! This could lead to a very big year. First at-bat, home run, not a bad way to start.
0-1, here's the pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. One for the Twins on this swing by Brian Dozier. Bottom of the first coming up.
Brian Dozier.
Standing in, Tim Beckham. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading off for
first.
the Orioles, third baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting second.
Ready now for Baltimore, Trey Mancini. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The short, hit hard to his right, Escobar. Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
Batting third.
Here's Manny Machado now. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And now a pitch on the way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kepler is there, and it's a 3-pitch inning. Is this side?
Yes, it is. It is a 3-pitch inning.
Standing in, Eddie Rosario. His past history with Dylan Bundy, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Fastball in there for a called strike. Rosario, a 6'1" left-handed hitter, but throws right-handed. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
Hey, this middle-round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Eddie Rosario goes down to become the first out here in the 2nd inning. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. One out, nobody on.
Slide on here.
Little dribbler down the line. Beckham charging this one on to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Solid. Beckham could actually get him out.
Now it would be the Minnesota DH, Logan Morrison. He'll work on keeping this top of the 2nd alive. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Chopper to short.
I really keep up with this baseball.
Throw on to Davis, takes care of him, and that'll end the inning.
Football is my sport.
Here's Chris Davis now. Lifetime against Jose Barrios. He's a .333 hitter. He's taken him deep once. Big swing, and this one's launched to right field and deep. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Batting fifth.
So stepping in, Jonathan Scope, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Low for ball 1.
2 for 8 against him, 3 Ks.
Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
Actually, if I can get that one, I'll drive it.
Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball.
Yep.
1-2 the count now. The 1-2.
Oh, wait, there's an inside person.
Back up the middle. Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign.
Jonathan Scope with first hit.
I appreciate the moxie
Orioles.
right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
Adam Jones.
In now for the
He hit a
O's,
walk-off
Adam
on
Jones.
opening day in real life. Walk-off home run.
From the stretch. Grounded to third. This could be 2. The Dozier
And
for 1.
it's
On to
double.
Mauer, it's a double play, and that ends the inning.
Oh,
It is a beautiful day here in Baltimore, Maryland, as we're set to begin the third frame in this one from Oriole Park. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. His past history with Dylan Bundy, he's 2 for 3. And he's in front of a tight
he's
little
quite a bit
slider
of
that time.
success against Bundy. Come on, Dylan. Strike him out. Pushing him out.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now a swing and a miss as he
Yeah,
picks
that
up
doesn't
another
count.
one. Make it 4
Strike
strikeouts
three.
already, and
4
there's your first
strikeouts
out.
for Dylan Bundy. What a
Jason
hit.
Castro, the
What a hit.
catcher, is in.
Catcher, Jason Castro.
Swung
You
on and
couldn't
missed.
even
It's
see
0-1.
that, so.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. 1-1 to Jason Castro.
Fine. What you know?
The 1-1.
Didn't push
Count
me
moves to a
30
ball and
pitches.
2 strikes now.
That's not what I want to see. 30 pitches and less than 30.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Slow inside slider.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right.
Over Rasmus.
Rasmus is back to the track as he takes it for route number 2.
Center fielder number 25.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Byron Buxton. 0 for 1 here in the early going. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 inning? He does. 7 in a row. He's set down now at the
7 sat down in a row. Well, that
leading
did not
off
mean
the inning.
question.
Pedro
Leading off for the
Alvarez.
Orioles.
And they'll need him to get something going here.
Pedro
Ready with the
Alvarez.
first pitch. Here it comes. Line to the right
He's
side.
hoping to get under that.
But a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
And it's 1-2.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton is right there. And he's got it for the first out. Into the box now, Colby Rasmus.
Colby Rasmus.
First offering on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Rosario is there, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting ninth,
In now, Caleb Joseph.
Caleb Joseph.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Rosario moves over, and that retires the side.
Could I get a hit? And then the one I hit was really
Leading off for the
it was
Twins.
like
Here's the
nothing.
first pitch to him.
Number 7, Joe Mauer.
And that one just missed outside. The
For a
1-0.
one pitch wrong to the wrong batter.
Laid off, but in there for strike 1. The
There were
1-1.
several teams I was thinking of doing before I picked.
Left side.
But
Oh, and he can't
my
come up with
God.
it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
I was thinking maybe.
Here's Brian Dozier now. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. No balls and a strike to count.
Padres is the team I was thinking.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that.
So we got him swinging. Brian Dozier becomes the first out of the inning. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses 1-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon. First pitch of the at-bat. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
And
he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Twin strand a pair, but they're up 1-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Tim Beckham. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And, look inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1.
That's inside. Why? Wrong side first.
Now here it comes. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Chance here for Dozier at second. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. Digging in to try it again, Trey Mancini. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Breaking ball in for a strike. Mancini playing here in his age 26 season. He was an 8th round selection back in the draft of 2013.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
That's when I almost hit him.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Settling in now, Manny Machado. He flew out in his last at-bat. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike now to Machado. Now the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Machado's on the first 2.
Here's Chris Davis now. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Escobar has a play. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over.
Way too far under that pitch.
Ready for another chance? Logan Morrison. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Here's the 1-1.
I'd expect Under Armour to be there.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Oh, that is going to put away pitch out there.
He'll try again, 1-2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
8.
Stepping up now, Eduardo Escobar. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Eduardo Escobar.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Another full count pitch on its way. Just got a piece up the line. That veers foul, so they'll do it again on 3-2. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung out and missed for the second out. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit hard to the right, but foul.
Once we get far enough into this stream, I think I'm seeing
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
So he started the stream at about 8-ish.
Popped him up. Joseph is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's Jonathan Scope now. Leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Adam Jones.
Riding in once again, Adam Jones. And a curveball in for a strike.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
Hit hard on the ground to third. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone in the home 5th.
Up next for the Orioles.
Now at the plate, Pedro Alvarez. First pitch coming, here it is. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding his own.
2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. Belted high and deep into right center. Kepler looks up.
Is it gone? Goodbye, Pedro Alvarez.
And gone.
Pedro Alvarez for the first home run of the season. The first home run for the Rays. And this one is time.
First home run of the campaign.
Pedro Alvarez.
The Orioles have come back to tie our score at 1.
And it's 1-1 here in the bottom of the 5th inning. What a shot.
Well, you really can't blame the man on the mound. He single-handedly kept them in this thing. But with 1 swing of the bat, we're all knotted up. Things are officially interesting, and we're in for a good finish in this one.
Well said. This one's now.
Into the box now, Colby Rasmus. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball.
I would have loved to have grabbed that one.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over.
Okay. It's over.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Byron Buxton. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Now a bunt attempt here, and he won't take any chances on that one as this is scooped away in foul territory for the first strike.
There's no way we throw him out.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the sixth.
First baseman number 7.
One gone now for the former catcher turned first baseman, 3-time batting champ Joe Mauer. No balls and 1 strike.
I'm trying to flip the game.
And that one just missed outside.
I'm pitching.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
A 2-ball, 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman. Softly hit toward the hole. Davis charging in on it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
5-1 White Sox. They're another team.
Here's Brian Dozier now. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
To the left side, but it's well fouled.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Down go the Twins in order. Still tied 1 apiece.
Stents or scorelines.
Ready for another chance? Caleb Joseph.
Leading off for the Orioles, catcher Caleb
First delivery
Joseph.
to him on the way. Lofted in the air out toward right center.
Buxton's under.
Buxton is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Tim Beckham. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just a bit up.
Taking pitches.
Here comes the 1-0. Heading out towards shallow right. Kepler's there for it. 2 gone.
Now batting,
just turn around and
left
go
fielder.
back up.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
Wow, counting now 1-0 with a real good slugger up at the plate. This is the time as a pitcher you have to.
And
Trey
this ball's
Mancini,
pretty
he
well
just took
struck
it gone.
high and
Goodbye,
deep to
baseball.
left field.
Goodbye.
And it's gone.
Trey Mancini, get that ball out of here. Trey Mancini with a solo shot out to left
Solo
field.
shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Orioles surge ahead
That is
2-1.
amazing. Probably around 402, if even. I'm not sure if it's 400. I don't even know if I'll hit 400.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing 1 more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot as the
I
result.
don't think it was 400.
Here's Manny Machado now.
Manny Machado.
A swing and a
Oh
shot
my
hit
Lord.
down the corner. And it's a foul ball. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
Wow. That ball was crushed.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard on the ground towards short. And that's through
And that's
for
a
a hit.
single. Machado on first.
Oh, but the feet of the second baseman is a wild one.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Smoke the other way.
Oh my
high
Lord,
and deep to left.
Did he just Oppo said
to the wall. And this ball is gone.
Davis
no chance
with a
to
two-run
make a play on that
homer.
one.
Oh my God.
A two-run shot for Chris Davis.
And
First home run of the
suddenly,
campaign for
the
him, as the
Orioles
Orioles moving front now
might
4-1.
just have a chance. They've shown some life here. Showing that maybe they have a chance
Guys, we've
of
seen
going to the
4 big balls
playoffs, maybe?
between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Yeah, Matt, you know what, Debo, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but, boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups. Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. It's a nice piece of hit. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Center fielder Adam Jones up. Let's
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. And a first pitch swing. He hits a fly ball to left center.
And that's going to be it for
has
the
it in his tracks, and that ends the inning.
And what a
so
display
3 runs
in that
on 4
inning.
hits, no errors, and a man left on. We're
As
through
they
6
score 3
full.
runs
It's the
and
Orioles
3
4
on the
and the
line.
Twins 1.
Scoring all 4 runs based on the long ball today. As one by
Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network. Orioles leading this one through
Alvarez.
6 as we take a look at our game summary to this point. Here's
then in the
Miguel
6th,
Sano. He's batting
Mancini
cleanup in this
and
one, but
Davis
we'll get us
hitting.
started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Bundy,
Way back, a
that
swing and a
was
miss.
a scary pitch. That was obviously not where he wanted
Wind
to
up
place
and
that
the
slider.
0-2 pitch.
That one was hanging and could have been
Ground ball
crushed.
sent back up the middle.
And
the
Scout
throw to
throws
first
it
is in
over the
time, so the
base
leadoff man is
for
gone
the
here to
out.
start inning number 7.
The left fielder, number 20, Eddie.
Digging in and looking for more,
Eddie
Eddie Rosario. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And he takes
Oh
ball
my
2,
Lord.
and it's 2-1.
Boy, they've been just getting shut down right here. Been a while since they've even had a runner on. So I think it's time to start looking for ways to make some things happen. Drop a bunt, get up on the plate, something.
Here's one hit softly down the line in left, but this is a foul ball.
it becomes a purple.
Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Mancini racing back, and that one is gone.
And suddenly,
Now batting,
Brock
right fielder, Max Kepler.
gets up and starts throwing the bullpen.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat.
The Candy
She'll go
Man
after
get
the
up
first
and
pitch
start
and bounce it
throwing
into
the
foul
bullpen.
territory. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
I call him the Candy Man because of Brock Candy. Candyman. The Candyman can because the Candyman can. He can.
That's lifted the other
Okay.
way out to left. Mancini is
Mancini
there. He
is
hauls
there.
it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number
This is
19.
most
Stepping
likely
in
to
and
be
ready
a
for another
second.
shot, Logan Morrison.
Logan
No hits in
Morrison.
2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Seen 4 home runs between those 2 teams.
A windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
9 o'clock is the
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
We're far enough into
And
the
they'll try to
game.
tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate,
I think
and
we'll
it's
skip
1
the
and 2.
8th inning and then
Those 0-2 curveballs are really...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it.
Retires the side.
But the Twins at least do get one back on this solo home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Orioles 4 and the Twins 2.
Yeah, 7th inning.
Taylor Rogers is out from the bullpen now as they get the call here on opening day.
Taylor Rogers.
7-0 last year, 3-1 average. Not that great out of the bullpen.
Riding in once again, Alvarez.
The perfect inning for him to come in, though, because
yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Chasing after it is Rosario, and he makes the catch in the corner.
He catches it all the way down there.
Digging in to try it again, Colby Rasmus. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
This pitch.
And that's in there for strike 1.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
In there, and he's in control 0-2 now. Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen.
Curveball. No.
In the dirt, but swung out
and missed. It was a low curveball. I didn't say it was a curveball. What the hell?
Is there to record the second out.
It was a curveball, right?
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now. Caleb Joseph, 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Escobar loves it. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. Eduardo Escobar standing in, and I think the question becomes how much longer are they going to stick with this starter? Fatigue could very well become a factor at some point.
Yeah, that's always a tough question to answer for a manager, especially when your guy's still pitching well. You've got to kind of look for some signs. Is he starting to get hit more? Is he losing his command, even if he's still throwing strikes? Stuff like that.
Yeah, good points to keep an eye on if he continues on much longer. Brock is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty D, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls, and that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Fouled away. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. 2-2. Skied into very shallow right. Rasmus has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over.
Your attention, please.
Now into the bottom of the
A new pitcher to tell you about now is it'll be the hard-throwing Fernando Rodney that gets the nod here. First offering on its way. The bouncer to the left side. Escobar scoops it up. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Now batting. Left fielder.
Yeah, here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground out to short. And that's the second out.
The shortstop.
Here's Manny Machado now. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Rodney's ready. First pitch on the way. Swing and a miss at a ball down.
God, I was so...
Machado now on 0-1. And this is taken. It's a ball and a strike now to the Baltimore shortstop.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1 one, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
My secrets. That one. Yeah.
Line drive to left.
That's
and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So here's Joe Mauer and his head-to-head matchup numbers with Brad Brock. He's gone 3 for 6. He also has 1 home run. Darren O'Day comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
It will be my closer for the year. That was to be.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Sidearm or
high in the air out to center field.
But it's actually sidearm.
Jones is there. One quick out to start inning number 9. Now in the box, Brian Dozier. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 0-1 the count. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Missed with a slider.
That was
one
perfect.
Out, nobody on.
That was a perfect place.
Loud contact by Dozier and a ball with carry to left field. Mancini facing back. Gone!
Oh my God! I almost robbed that, and it was a joke rob. Oh my God, Brian.
We've seen these squads go yards 6 times now today. This game has developed into an absolute slugfest, huh, guys?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to come
I
wrong. I'm curious to get your take on
this.
I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Miguel Sano goes down for out number 2 in the top of the 9th. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. His head-to-head with Darren O'Day. He's 0 for 4.
Make it 0 for 5.
Make the catch, and the Orioles move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
Well, that's not exactly how you draw it up. He gave up a long ball to make it interesting, but it was the only run he gave up, and he hangs on to collect the save.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today.
Baltimore
wrote an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Dylan Bundy earns his first win of the season, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Darren O'Day wraps it up for the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the...
That's going to do it for me tonight, guys. Hope you all enjoyed. If you did, hit the subscribe button. If you liked the video, hit the like button. If you want to know whenever I load or upload a video on my channel, hit the bell after you're subscribed. And that's going to do it for me. Like Morrison. Okay. That's going to do it for like I said, guys. That's going to do it for me. I'm tired, and I got school in the morning.